of some believers, how the mindset of some believers hinder prayers, hinder manifestation. How the mindset of some believers hinder manifestation or answer to their prayer. Many believers don't want to see, don't want to be seen, and therefore relegate themselves to the background in the name of humility. In the name of humility. They, by this act of dimming their light, which is disobedient to Christ's instruction that said you should shine your light, let your light so shine, by dimming their light, which is disobedient to Christ's instruction of shining their light, by this act of dimming their light, they disobey Christ's instruction that said, let your light so shine that they may see your good work and glorify your Father. God gave you the light for a reason. So shrinking yourself to make others comfortable is an act of disobedience and not humility. When you constantly suppress who you are, look at this. Sometimes, that's why I said religious beliefs is so terrible. Sometimes some people mistake being confident to being arrogant or to be proud. Now, pride is different from being arrogant. Being arrogant is arrogating to yourself what you don't have. You can be proud of your achievement. You can be proud of your son. You can be proud of your husband. You can be proud of your wife. You can be proud of your nation. You can be proud of. You are proud of them because of what they have achieved. When you arrogate to yourself what you are not, that is being arrogant. That's wrong. But you can be proud of your achievement. You can be proud of yourself. You can be proud of yourself. But sometimes we dim our light. And it's a mindset. When you constantly suppress your mind, suppress yourself, suppress who you are, your brain starts associating being seen with danger. Your brain starts associating being seen with danger. And this stimulates your stress response over time. This stimulates your stress response. And over time, your nervous system is stuck in survival mode. Why? Because you don't want to be seen. Why don't you want to be seen? You don't want to be seen because being seen is dangerous. Be seen, they will say you are proud. They say you are proud. And you don't want people to say you are proud. So, whatever you've been able to do, nobody's aware of it. You can't even put it online. Talk a lot of saying it. So nobody knows. Number one, you are going to, first of all, lose a lot of opportunity in life. First of all, you're going to lose so much opportunity. You're going to lose so much. Because how do they even know what you are capable of doing if there is nothing you are putting online to show that this is who you are, this is what you are capable of doing, this is what you have achieved? So number one, you are going to lose a lot of opportunity, first of all. You're going to lose a lot of opportunity. But more importantly is that your brain associates being seen with danger. And this stimulates stress response and keep you stuck in survival mode. Why? Because your brain amygdala is active. There is a study done that shows that people who chronically suppress their truth about themselves activate more stress in the body and struggle more with anxiety and and low self-worth. People that suppress themselves chronically activate more stress in their body, struggle with anxiety, and low self-worth. Why are they having low self-worth? They're having low self-worth because they are chronically suppressing themselves and their achievement. This is how their confidence gets stripped away. And over time, their confidence stripped away, not at once, but over time. So playing small is not serving God. No, you're not serving God by playing small. And playing small does not even serve you. It doesn't serve God, it doesn't serve you. You're supposed to be light of the world, not light of your street. So you're not supposed to be playing small in the first place. You're supposed to be light of the world, not light of your street. So you're not supposed to be playing small in the first place. You're not supposed to be playing small in the first place. This makes it easier for you to be ignored and miss a lot of opportunities. Many believers don't like to take risk. They live in their comfort zone because they believe God will come and do it for them. See the mindset. They believe God will come and do it for them. They are not benefiting from neuroscience of taking a bold and uncomfortable action. You know, when you take bold and uncomfortable action, someone said, what you just said now is the old version of me. That is who I am before. Okay, I'm happy you have changed. I'm happy you have changed. When you don't take bold and uncomfortable action, you also does not benefit from the neuroscience of taking bold and uncomfortable action. Our brain is wired to avoid anything that is too risky. And this is done by amygdala because you don't want to be judged if you fail. But when you avoid risk, a small part of your brain start to believe. That your purpose is not safe. But the moment you do it anyway, you are literally rewiring the brain. When you avoid risk, the part of your brain believe that your plan is not safe, your purpose is not safe. That's why you're avoiding it. But the moment you do it anyway, your brain is rewired. You begin to see, oh, that means I can do it. The part affected the most is your prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for confidence, for growth, and decision-making. Studies have shown that those who regularly take small uncomfortable risks become emotionally resilient, become emotionally resilient, become emotionally resilient, become emotionally resilient. This is because your brain starts to realize that this did not kill you in the first place. That's why people say the way to overcome fear is to do it. The way to overcome fear is to do it. If you don't do it, you will never overcome that fear. The way to overcome fear is to do it. If you don't do it, you never overcome that fear. The way to overcome fear is to do it. The way to overcome fear is to do it. If you don't do it, you never overcome that fear. The way to overcome fear is to do it. If you don't do it, you never overcome that fear. Studies have shown that those who regularly take uncomfortable risks become emotionally resilient. This is because your brain stands to realize that they did not kill you and that you are built to handle this. But this will not happen if you remain in your comfort zone. This will not happen if you remain in your comfort zone. Ladies and gentlemen, some of the important doors in your life are going to be open after you look a little foolish by leaving your comfort zone. Some of the doors in your life will never be open until you decide to look a little foolish by leaving your comfort zone. If you don't look a little foolish by leaving your comfort zone, if you don't look a little foolish by leaving your comfort zone, you will never be able to do anything. And it's important for us to understand it because sometimes we want God to come and do what he has given us capacity to do for ourselves. We forgot the law of personal responsibility that says that God will not do for you what he has given you the intellect and the capacity to do for yourself.